Hello, my little mathematicians. Today we are going to talk about graphing two variables on the coordinate plane. So for this first one, you can't really isolate the variable because there's two of them, right? So in order to figure out what one of them is, let's plug numbers in for x. So let's start simple. Maybe let's plug in 0, 1, 2, and 3. So if x was 0, add 3 to it, right? 0 plus 3 is 3. Okay, now if x was 1, 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay, if you made x be 2, 2 plus 3 is 5. And if you made x be 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. What that means is when x is 0, y is 3. So when x is 0, y is 3. When x is 1, y is 4. When x is 2, y is 5. And when x is 3, y is 6. Now, for us in Math 6, predominantly when we graph equations, they're going to tend to be linear. So you can kind of draw a straight line through those dots. And if you notice that one of them goes off the line, then you probably did something wrong. Okay, because ours should always be able to probably make a straight line if it's a linear equation. Okay, the other one I want to do with you, since this is your homework, is let's skip down to this one. And now if they don't provide you a table, okay, you can just quickly draw your own little table. Okay, so do a little T down there and then label X and Y. And then typically we like to pick, yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, why not? Or -1, 0, 1, if it's like, in more quadrants. But this one is only in quadrant 1. And I could pick 0, 1, 2, and so on. But notice that I'm dividing by 4. So would it be easy if I were to do 1 divided by 4? No, that's 1/4, gross. I mean, I could do 2 divided by 4, because that's a half. That's not that bad. But 3 would be gross to graph. I don't want to graph 3/4. But 4, if x was 4, 4 divided by 4 is 1. 5 divided by 4, gross. 6 divided by 4, gross. 7 divided by 4, gross. But 8 divided by 4 is 2. So yes, you could pick whatever numbers you want to plug in for x. I mean, technically you could pick, 25 if you wanted, but that wouldn't work out very nicely. 25 divided by 4. And if you're like, well, okay, I could pick 100 because 100 divided by 4 is 25. That's nice. Yeah, but do you want to graph that on here? No. So pick numbers that are nice and easy to graph, and that will work well with the numbers that's happening. Okay, and that's my only advice for you. So now for here, if you had x be 0, 0 divided by 4 is still just 0. 2 divided by 4 is 2 over 4, or 1/2. So what that means is you're going to graph it at 0, 0. So when x is 0, y is 0. When x is 2, y is only half. When x is 4, y is 1. And when x is 8, y is 2. Okay, so now those were pretty nice and simple to graph. If you picked, let's say, uglier numbers, like, 3 over 4, so 3/4, 5 over 4, which is like 1 1/4, they still would have fallen on this straight line. In the in-between parts, it just wouldn't have been as nice and pretty and easy to graph. All right, and that's my advice for you when you are choosing numbers to plug in to graph. Good luck, my little mathematicians. You got this.